under BTC.
Bitcoin Core supporter who scammed his way into consensus without a ticket is calling Bitcoin.com and other scammers at the event. Listen, there's some Bitcoin.com, like Sterling. I really like Sterling. He's a cool dude.
He's got a cool voice.
Because you don't expect him to be Texas.
Well, I just want to let everybody know that I'm out here in Brazil and I'm walking around
I saw that video.
of Rio de Janeiro.
Just
a
to
lot
prove.
of people say that it's a very scary place, but I'm out here in my flip-flops and my Bitcoin T-shirt.
This
and
is
there
an
are a lot of
outrageous
people
impression.
I don't know if that's what he sounds like.
This is an outrageous
per
impression.
se.
No, that was pretty good. I mean, not. It seems like we're fucking just gonna go after all these people for no reason now.
Now we have to.
No, it's just like
game on.
Sterling. Because the thing about that whole fucking walk that Sterling did, it was absurd. He was in a third world country, and he's like, just to prove to you how much of a Bitcoin enthusiast I am, which makes me an anarchist. I'm going to walk the streets of this third world nation to show you we're all just the same. We can... I think I just saw someone get stabbed.
Yep.
Scurry over here.
We're going to scurry now. If you hear the pitter-patter of little flippity-flaps, that's me scurrying. Here's that Reddit thread.
Oh, how did that go?
Well...
King Bear's loyal subjects will devour Kenn Bosack.
Let's see. Roger. Man, I wish I had some background music pulled up.
You want me to read it while you do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Where are we at? I can't see it. What the hell are you doing to me? Roger.
You can't see it if I cover that.
Roger, I have a lot of respect for your work and your vision for Bitcoin as a global currency. I've suffered hyperinflation and know the value of what we're doing here. We're succeeding in shaping Bitcoin Cash as a progressive, embracing community with new and exciting things happening each and every day. Could you help us reduce the community's focus on negative content towards Corys, which I came up with to call people who are from the core, the former Bitcoin, the former supporters, I call them Corys. I hope you like that, King Bear, because I made it up for you. Internal developments. Let's win through positivity and not their games. Their approach to you is highly unfair. Those who dare question King Bear should die by a bloody bath of a bear. If a bear could rip apart the throat and leave blood chunks in the hair of a Kenn Bosack, I am all about that. I understand the irony of this request given my username. I find it tough, but I'm trying. Love, block the mainstream. Block the stream? You're right, quote King Bear.
You are doing great work, and I am sorry about humanity in general.
Lemming's gonna lem. And I'm sorry about humanity in general, requoted.
This is a requoted. What on earth? You nose is so far up Roger's ass, it's embarrassing.
King Bear, motherfucker.
But who are to apologize on behalf of humanity? Jesus?
Bitcoin Jesus? Why do Blockstream trolls always come off like whiny 3-year-old children throwing a tantrum? Fuck core, and fuck the 1 megabyte block size too. How do I hear? Oh, okay, it's echo. Sorry. I was Segwit 2X supporter. But of your pathetic narrative against me, still think you could justify some random Redditor apologizing on behalf of humanity as a normal thing to do? Seriously? King Bear has changed the game! King Bear will make it so that Segwit is an unnecessary dead form of Bitcoin! Corys. I must be some kind of misogynistic masochist to even post here and expose myself to utter contempt of logic and reason. I guess it would be normal if... It's actually hilarious rather than frustratingly idiotic, to be honest. Love, Corey number 5.
Corey number 5.
Love you, King Bear. He said everything is retarded as the guy I first... This is fun. If you go to Reddit and then you just...
You just do voices for each comment.
Bring it up.
He didn't want to say, I'm sorry about core supporters in general, because that would make people like you show up. But I guess it didn't work.
Core supporters.
Core supporters, on average, are much more likely to follow the words of whoever is in charge than your average classical Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash supporter. And when your authorities are who they are, you end up doing dumb and illegal things like breaking into a trashing Bitmain's office.
What I mean is, for Segwit 2X as a compromise to keep the community together. So Bitcoin Cash to me prior to 2X failing was just a backup that I had around 30% of my holdings in.
The fine print.
I like how you completely ignore the actual topic. I apologize for you too.
All right.
King Ver has repeatedly explained that we are not to listen to those who would support Core.
Listen,
like Kenjamin.
You can't get at Kenn Bosack for trying to call out scammers. You could certainly make fun of him for crying like a little baby when he was stuck at the airport that time.
We're just going to take shots at everybody. There's no allegiance here.
No, I already called him out on this. I told him, tissue box on empty, bro.
Nick Wright ain't never wrong.
It was just silly. I thought that was silly. But, there's certainly things you could find, you know? But Kenn Bosack is a hero in this case, and we give it up to him.
All right, no, if we're going to take shots at Kenn, too, he wouldn't come on the show. I'm going to take shots. He ripped off the whole beard thing from you. Just going to throw that out there.
I'm not the first guy to grow a beard.
You are the one who made it in crypto with the beardo thing.
No, I'm certainly not the first crypto person with a beard.
Can you name another?
I would not even consider myself a crypto person.
I think you are.
I'm not.
Am I?
I'm a shiller and a chiller. Oh, look, Mike Salvi's joined the ranks of the YouTube comments.
Yeah, He's
in there slanging swords. Shing,
Fight the New Earth Administration and Universal Consulate Soldier. Yes, sir, General. Nick Wright's in YouTube.
Oh, Nick's right is never wrong. He's never wrong.
Tupac shirt is rocking.
Yo, Mike Salvi's in the motherfucking house.
That's
Yo,
right.
he comes in. Yo, Mike, you're right. He comes in here every week to tell us no one watches. We got a playback effect like nobody's business. The live stream needs some help. We need you to share the video, and we need you to participate also in the chat.
Look at Facebook.
Even if you're trolling, who gives a shit?
Facebook's not going to let us reach people.
No, either is YouTube.